Hello viewers, you are welcome to weekend edition of Spotfile on ACJ TV. My name is Ido Patrick, your regular host, and with me this Friday to discuss sports and analyze sports for the next 30 minutes is Mr. Mayo. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, it's good
It's
to be
another
back.
Friday.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday.
TGIF.
Yeah. Let's start from the home front. The Super Falcons match against Australia yesterday.
Yeah.
It's as if the whole world they take as in Falcons jokes took us as in we did not see that
They
coming.
took us by surprise.
By surprise yesterday, as in for your Falcons to beat Australia by 3 goals to 2. Even they came
The
from
host
nation. They came from a goal down to score that goal.
Yeah.
How will you assess the performance of the Australia is ranked 10 in when Nigeria is FIFA on the FIFA ranking? Australia is ranked 10, Nigeria is ranked 40. What is, or should we start, or because maybe they can go as far as winning this competition?
Well, the thing is the Nigerian team, they are like united. They are playing together.
There is a cohesion.
Yeah, the game yesterday, it was a good one. Aziz Oshoala was brought in. He scored a... What I believe is Ireland should be a walkover for the Nigerian Falcons because, yesterday, like watching that match, the keeper is good. There are a lot of chances that these people ought to have made, but the keeper and Azizat, they can...
A particular player in that team, that Ige Ajibade, she seemed to be a different kind of a player now. Ever providing assist, she was everywhere all over the pitch. Well, how will you? What is currently happening to her? Is it the movement to Atletico Madrid that has changed the dynamics of his game, or what? Because to me, it's as if the lady has really stepped it up.
What I can say is, when you are playing for a club that is, they give you everything you need to prepare yourself. The kind of squad Atletico Madrid are, like they really work together, and these have really improved the quality of our playing. So I think it's a good one. You can look at the Azizat too with Barcelona. She's really.
Next match now is against Ireland. And we seem to, everybody is now backing the Super Falcons to even top the group, because it's as if these are our best opportunity now. We've be able to collect, as in to defeat, as in the big countries in our group. We'll be able to collect points from them. And Ireland seem to be the weakest team, as in the weakest team in that group. But football sometimes is not like that, as in you have an upset can happen in football. If you are the coach of this Super Falcons, what will you be telling them as they face Ireland?
Well, in football, you can't say that it's just someone. You can't say it's only one person that is going to, carry the team. It's a collective effort. So I believe if they can continue to play as a team, like you're not playing for like individual, you're not looking for individual glory, you're working with the team. I believe if they play like they did with Australia, you're going to really beat Ireland and top the table. So if that can happen, if they can play together, then why not?
Let's talk about the other African representative in the ongoing FIFA World Cup. Let's talk about earlier this morning we have the South African.
With Argentina.
The South African. I don't know. I watched that match. The South African, they scored in the first half. They scored the first goal in the second half. In the first half, in the second half, they added another goal, making it 2-0. But surprisingly, Argentina came from behind and level up, making it 2-2. This is not the first time that this is happening. Even in their first match in South Africa, when they play, they scored the first goal in their first match. Level up. Is it Denmark? They level up. That match ended 2-1. This is happening again. What's happening? Is it lack of concentration on their side, or lack of discipline, or is it tactical problem?
Because watching this morning match, they scored in the first half, in the second half, and I believe their form dropped. Like they should have avoided the second goal that led to the equalizer. But you know, this is football. We cannot, you know, predict what will happen. There was a cross and the player headed the ball inside the net. So I believe if they had played well and you know, more defensively, I believe they should have avoided the equalizing goal. So
why I'm so particular about that is it's happening the second time. This is not the first time that is happening. In their first match, they were 1 goal up. Oh. Before you know it, they surrendered that goal.
Yeah, that's what we call consistency. If you are not being consistent in your playing and you keep losing possessions, these are the things that are going to happen. So they've been punished for it.
Now they have an equivalent tax ahead of them. They need to win their third match because
it's a must for them.
It's a must win for them. Yes. They play 2 matches now, 2 points. So they need to win their third match if they are going to qualify from that group. And when you look at the other African representative, you have the like of Zambia. They've lost their 2 matches. They are already out of the tournament. Even Morocco will be playing. They'll be playing tomorrow or next tomorrow. They lost their first. They lost to Portugal, I guess. So it's only Nigeria that has been able to pick up a win so far. And
we are the giant of Africa.
And trust me, well, at the beginning of the tournament, I was really looking forward towards Zambia because Zambia they did very well before the tournament. But maybe what counts against Zambia is the lack of experience because they are making their debut at this World Cup. How will you assess the performance of other African countries, especially Zambia?
They are just coming up, and even in the Zambian national team. So I believe if they can work more on their training, get more like experience, maybe their coach is not well experienced, or you know, it can cause the team not to play well. But if they can, you know, work together and try to work on their professionalism, I believe they should be able to.
As the teams are picking up, we are beginning to. I think the season will be starting in the next 2 weeks or so. As in the breaking news before we get to this studio is the transfer of Riyad Mahrez from Man City to El Ahly. Yes. I want to put you on a spot. Is it a step up for Riyad Mahrez moving from Manchester City and going to El Ahly? A step up, or what's happening? Because I was expecting he's going to move to to Europe, to one of the biggest club in Europe, because coming for a player that has played for Manchester City, now you are moving to but
Mahrez has really proven himself in the world of football.
He still has a lot to
Most of these players are going there for play time. Some of them are going for the money. So you won't blame them. These people know the kind of family they came from. They know what their family needs, and you know, he has played a quite number of games for Manchester City, and he has won trophies. We get enough money for his work.
You kept mentioning money. If it's about the financial, if you look at the financial aspect of it,
you know, after playing 5 seasons with Man City, there's always a new chapter.
I agree completely.
So if he is going there must be a reason. It may be to help the league progress, or you know, it's just a personal. I believe it's a personal reason for him, because if Manchester City still want to keep him in the team, I believe they will just increase his pay, the wages. So I believe
Marek to Egypt, to El Ahly, is going to chip the Egyptian league. That is going to be an African Champions League. Don't you think it's going to bring a lot of that
to the team? And you know, having a big player in the team, we also boost the morale. Well, you know, transfer now is like a money play, because like, you know, considering like the likes of Mbappe now, like
let's not talk about Mbappe, because we know that it's only the Saudis
that can pay that kind of money.
Let's talk.
But Caicedo is a quality player. No doubt about that. He's very good in the midfield, and so like going to Chelsea is a big one for him, and leaving Brighton is going to be like another higher step for him. But I believe Brighton are trying to hold back because of the quality of the player, and they know what he's doing for their team. But if Chelsea really wants him, then they should step up their game, pay what Brighton wants. And if they are not going to, there should be an agreement between the two clubs, like the certain price, and go to the table that will sweeten the mind of Brighton and let the player go. But if this is still going on, then it will keep dragging.
Yeah, hopefully we hope that Chelsea and Brighton we find an agreement and reach an agreement so that this deal can go, as in, because
it will be a good one for Chelsea, because it will bring more strength into their midfield, and since the like of John Gio has left and even Mateo Kovacic left, so they really need players to come in to replace these guys. So I believe Chelsea will still go on to table another
thing is that in a better position than Chelsea in the deal, because they know that Chelsea need
them, and them they are the owner, so
they are not anxious to
sell. So if you want to really buy the player, then you
got to bring the money,
a deal that will really change their mind.
One guy Chukwueze, he completed his move from Villarreal to AC Milan. I think AC Milan. It was, I think it 4 or 3 years deal that he signed yesterday. How will you? Is it a plus for him moving from La Liga to Serie A?
Yes, it's a good one, because being in Villarreal, he made his mark. He played a lot. He played quite a number of games. He scored some goals, and he's a very fine player. So it's just that
everybody believes that Serie A is more of a physical league compared to the Spanish La Liga.
Yes.
Will he be able to cope with that kind of physicality?
He's a Nigerian boy, so that's not a problem. We Nigerians can survive, can adapt any situation. So I believe going to AC Milan and playing with more better players, because there are good numbers of players in AC Milan. So with the kind of,
I think AC Milan, they were in the Champions League.
Yes, they were. So it's a good one for him. He's going to play in the Champions League So it's a good step for him in his career.
Moving from
Villarreal to AC Milan. Assuming he moved to maybe a lesser club in Syria now, then we can be saying AC Milan is one of the top.
It's a club with history.
So it's a good one for him if he's going to continue playing with Villarreal and increase and step up his game. So
we are wishing Chukwueze best of luck as he start another journey in AC Milan. Another Nigerian player that we are also looking forward to, as in big transfer news, that we are still, everybody seems to be looking towards it only this season, or it's going to be next season. What will you say if you are to be an Osimhen agent? Will you be telling him to hold on a bit and play for this and just play this season in Napoli, or he should just seek for a transfer? Because there are transfer rumors that Manchester United are interested in buying him.
Yes. Osimhen is a very, very fine striker. The record speak for itself. But I don't think Napoli will let him go. Now, because he's their top striker, is the Prince of Naples. So I believe with the current form and what he did for them last season, they can't just let someone like that go. But transfer now
it's as if they've even. He has signed a new contract for Napoli, so, and that will bring it will increase the clause, his release clause.
This is business, and it will increase the buyout.
Clause.
So it's a good one for him. He should still stay in the team.
He should stay in Napoli.
Yeah, he already signed, so.
But there is a saying that you leave when the ovation is loudest. Everybody seems to be talking about Osimhen now. It seems now that to me, I think this is his movement to move from that club.
Yes, but we can keep speculating.
Yes.
but this player, he knows what he wants. He knows what to do. If he still wants to move, there's still time to move.
Yes.
But he already signed a new deal, so he's just going to keep playing for the Napoli side, and maybe next season, if not,
you know that is the value of Victor Osimhen now. The value of Victor Osimhen now in the market is you cannot, you know, from what he did in the last season, scored banging goals.
Yes.
His value has skyrocketed.
Yes.
And we don't know what is to happen next season. That's why I'm saying that is it not the appropriate time for him to move now?
Well, looking for what I'm reading now, £1 release clause inserted in any potential new Napoli contract. So signing a new contract now is the release clause is £103 million.
Yes. So anybody that's going to buy now,
so anybody we offer
amount of £103 million.
Yes, or more. So like by be the same, they are still going to increase it. So you know, football now is kind of hot cake. Everybody is just trying to maximize and, you know, get a better deal out. Yeah. So it's just.
Thank you, Mr. Mayowa.
Yeah.
We want to talk more and more, but
time. Sport is very, very.
Time is not on our side, and we just have to go. Viewers, we have come to the end of the program for this evening. We hope to see you again on Monday for another interesting edition on Monday. Don't forget to join us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like and share. We'll meet you again on Monday. Thank you and God bless.